Hi everyone, my name is Claude.
And I'm Clinton, and we're the Lamest Defenders.
So for this episode of We've Got Issues, I'm reviewing Amazing Spider-Man number 34 and the final issue of the Absolute Carnage event finally. And Clinton is reviewing
Annihilation, Scourge number 1. It's the prelude to the new event coming out soon.
Nova's back, baby! Welcome back, everyone. So we are finally on the final issue of the Absolute Carnage event.
Finally.
Yeah. About 30 or so different tie-ins. Yeah. But as a whole, this comic event has been awesome. I've been really impressed with what Donny Cates has done with the character of Venom. Because really before, he was never really that interesting other than the fact that he was a Spider-Man on roids, basically. And he wasn't afraid to kill people. Really cool anti-hero. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So for this one, if you haven't been following along, basically Carnage he's all souped up now, and he's trying to get these codices which free the god of symbiotes, Null, who is a bad dude, and he's imprisoned on a different planet, the planet of the symbiotes, because he's obviously a bad guy. Yeah. So he needs all these codices to be free. So Carnage is kind of his point guard for all this. So Carnage is ripping out spines trying to free his god. Carnage. So the person that's trying to stop all this is Venom. So he recruits Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Captain America, Thing, Wolverine, everybody else to try and stop him. And on this issue, well, I guess let's rewind. In issue number 4, Venom loses his symbiote to Carnage, and Venom absorbs other symbiotes that the Ultimate version of Reed Richards were storing. So now you have this huge fight. Basically, the whole issue is a huge fight, and it's really good. And obviously, I don't want to spoil it too much because this video isn't a spoiler video, but I think after reading all the previous issues and even Donny Cates' regular Venom series, it's pretty satisfying, which is rare to say for some of these comic book events.
For such a large event, especially,
Yeah, so I'm definitely interested to see where he's going with it. It ends on a revelation to another character about their relationship. So I'm pretty excited to see. So cool. I would say this comic book event has definitely been a buy. So I wouldn't really necessarily get into the tie-ins and all that mess, but once it turned into a trade paperback, this is a must-buy, honestly.
Cool. That's awesome. That's great. Yeah, I know we're both really excited for Donny Cates' new Thor run.
Yep.
Starting in January, so that'll be cool.
Awesome costume. It's all Cosmos and everything.
Yeah, speaking of Cosmos. Ooh. So I reviewed...
That segue, though.
I reviewed Annihilation Scourge, which features Annihilus, the bad guy from his event.
It's a green Ultron.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He's like a bug, too.
From the negative zone.
Yeah, exactly, And there's this weird... well, for lack of a better word, Scourge, that is taking over from the Cancerverse. So the Annihilus and I can't remember his name. Sorry guys, I don't remember his name, but he is basically, they're trying to figure out who. They like their vowels for these rulers in this universe, but they're trying to figure out what's going on and just trying to put a stop to it. So I don't want to really spoil too much about it because it's pretty cool. There are some fairly big revelations coming out about it. Nova is featured on the cover, so I feel confident in saying that the best part of this book was about 4 to 5 pages with featuring Richard Rider as Nova. And
that's amazing to hear for people. It
was great. Like I was laughing out loud at it. I know Nova is getting his own one-shot December 4th, which we're both looking pretty forward to on that one as well. It's a must-buy just on that alone because that was hilarious. Like, that was so funny, and he's a great hero. We need to see more of him now. So
and it's really disappointing because he's such a fan favorite. But fans, they called for him to come back in his own series, but they didn't end up buying it, which came out in 2017. That was a really good book. Yeah. So disappointed that no one bought that.
this might be a great launching pad for him because
buy it, please.
Buy this. Yeah, buy this issue. It's really good. Even without that, it's still a buy for me because it was really well. It was a really well articulated story. It was really well just characters, really good characters rather. Excuse me. So yeah, it's a definite buy for me.
That's awesome. Yeah. So maybe we can get a Nova comic book instead of one of the 80 Spider-Man ones. So
you'd probably enjoy that.
I know, yeah. Finally, the last review for this week was Amazing Spider-Man issue 34. So this one is really taking place along with Spider-Man 2099, who he's gone to the 616 universe to kind of recruit Peter Parker to warn him about something. He doesn't even really know, but timelines and parallel universes are kind of being intertwined. So he's trying to recruit Peter Parker. So the last issue kind of ended with, it's been like 2 weeks, so I'm just going to say it. It's Dr. Doom is in the crosshairs of a sniper. So things go down. I can't spoil what goes down, but you can assume that some hijinks happen with Dr. Doom and a sniper. So, and that's, some hijinks. And I've really liked the last 2 issues of Amazing Spider-Man, and I was worried that Nick Spencer wasn't going to really give us more of that Spider-Man 2099, but this one, it really does. You see more of that character. And also this week they released 2099 Alpha, which I will not be reviewing because I've already got so much stuff going on. Yeah. But, maybe I'll pick it up online just to see what's going on, because it's also written by Spencer and it ties directly into what's going on. But I do enjoy it, and this comic is really good, and it kind of erases some of the negatives that I've had with Nick Spencer writing Amazing Spider-Man previously, like his whole thing with Craven, and kind of it gets that bad taste out of my mouth, and it's good. So yeah, I highly recommend it. And with this storyline, I think it really begins on, I think it's issue 31, so maybe pick up 31, 32, 33, and 34, but it could start at 32, I don't remember. But if you haven't read Amazing Spider-Man yet, definitely pick this up. It's a great jumping on point. Cool. So highly recommend it.
It's 3 buys this week.
What is this? Have we ever had that?
I don't think so. I think it's all been universal buys. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, we're not so critical here at the Lamest Defenders as a lot of people think.
Well,
maybe next week.
Yeah, next week we'll tell a different story. Probably.
So we got lots of exciting things coming up too, guys. I'm in the middle of a move, so we're trying to figure out scheduling for the videos, because that's why it's been kind of scatterbrained there. But next week everything kind of goes somewhat normal. So after all that stuff is done, we'll be.
But then we have Thanksgiving, so it's going to be a little.
Maybe we'll do a Thanksgiving Day meal review or something. Yeah. So. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys soon.
Appreciate it. Stay lame.
See ya.